Iceman here. Today I'm just going to show you my 30 car garage here. Well, 3 garages altogether. This one is the Eclipse Towers, and these are all my supercars, well, including one bike. So let's get started. With my Voltic here, I've got a black with a red body on it, and the red rims, of course, and the red spoiler. Just kind of stand out from other people. You know, not a lot of people have the Voltic. And of course, everyone's going to have their adder. This one is a midnight purple with a bit of a blue to it. Or sorry, pink actually. So it gives it a nice, purple appeal. This one, Master Crow, I've got a matte green with the matte black on it. Not much to that other than the full body kit. And then the Zentorno here, we have the dark Cabernet red with a bit of a black to it, and of course the kind of a neon red really for the whole bodywork to give it a Tron appeal. And the Hakuju bike here, this one is a bit of a dark blue with a purple to it. So when you look at it from afar, it's blue, and look up close, it's purple. The Entity XF here, we got an orange with a bit of a yellow to it, so it gives it a nice gold appeal as well. Now this one of my favorite cars in the game, the Cognoscenti Cabrio, fully upgraded, of course, custom plates. This one is a Cabernet red with, I believe, a purple to it. So you've got blue, purple, and a red tone to it. It looks 3 colors combined into one. And yes, now we got the Exemplar here. This one is a gold with a bit of an orange to it. So you got gold, orange, red, and yellow all on one car. So yeah. And moving on now, we got the Fiora GT. This one is a dark brown with a kind of a gold as well. So it gives it a very, very dark brawn tinge to it. And then last but not least here, we got the Serrano. This one is a bit of a blue and I believe a gold to it as well, actually. So let's move on to our next garage in Del Perro Heights. Let's go to Del Perro Heights now. So this one, Del Perro Heights, I went with just basically custom cars, just random street cars really on this one. Overall cars. So now we got the Felon here. This one is a green and a bit of a more dark green to it. So kind of looks like, the Hulk color really. And the Sultan RS, or just a Sultan. So this one I went with a gold and a yellow, so gave it a nice bronze. And Buccaneer, this one is a custom paint job. This one was a matte black with a matte silver to give it a kind of a gunmetal look to it. And this one, again, one of my favorite cars in the game is the Fugitive. The car reminds me of the Pontiac G8, and I do also own a Pontiac, so I've got it all black and just a nice chrome rims. And now one of the rarest cars in the game actually is a hearse. I actually had to get a friend to help me with this one. This one is a bit of a dark brown and more brown to it. And yeah. So now we got the Granger with the matte red and the matte black, and of course the off-road tires whenever you decide to chase somebody off-road. And now we have which one is this again? Right, the Jackal. This one, a dark blue with a dark green to it. Now this one, the Sabre Turbo, I went with a Mad Max appeal to this because, why not? It looks pretty cool. And now the Sentinel XS, the full body racing kit, and this one is a bronze with a bit of a purple to it. And now the Shafter is the last but not least in this car garage. Just went with all pink with kind of like the red flare to it. So let's go to the next one, in Integrity Way here. So I went with a couple of supercars in here, and now my armored trucks and armored cars. So this one, the T20, I went with a kind of an Iron Man look, actually, a very dark red and a gold trim to it as well for the secondary color. The Dinka Jester Race Car Edition, we got purple in the front and the red in the back. This one is the Casco, yes, with the brown and a blue to it. And now the Kuruma Armored, all black, and the Cabernet red top and windows. And the Dubsta 6x6, this one is a purple with more purple to it. Of course, get a deep purple look. And now the Vapid Guardian, we got a very dark blue with a dark black to it, just to make it pop a bit more. Now the Insurgent, this one's all dark except for the grills there are a nice Cabernet red, just basically like the Kuruma. This one, the Sterling GT, I went with the classic look on this, the classic Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, just silver with a bit of a gray to it, and the classic rims. Now the Windsor, this one was a very tough color actually. This one is a brown with a blue, and it gives it a nice purple look to it from afar. And last but not least, we got the Osiris. Now for the Osiris here, I actually went with a orange and a yellow tinge to it, basically kind of like my Entity. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Expert Device Man, and I'll see you in the next video.